Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Dave, this is
Scott,
and today we are going to be talking about Lego investing.
on this, in such a long time.
It's been a little bit since we've talked about Scott's Lego investment. That's what we're going over today. So we have a collection of some more money that Scott has earned. I think the last one we did was about 2 or 3 months ago.
Yeah.
So this is all money that he's earned by working hard, doing some extra chores. He's been earning a lot by coming down and working in the Bricklink store and by putting pieces in his Bricklink store.
Because I get all the profit for that. And also recently I got like a $1 in some part.
Yeah, so Scott ended up, out of our bulk parts, ended up pulling some of the shock absorber springs.
And that was even used,
And
right?
it was a used part that ended up selling for around $1.30 a piece, somewhere around there.
Yeah, $1.35 some. And that was a crazy expensive piece. And they ordered 2 of them.
And they ordered 2, which is all you had, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Scott's been going through some of the bulk parts that we have around the house here and picking some of those out and putting them in his own drawers to be sold through my Bricklink store. And all the profits from his, if you're specifically looking to support Scott, if you go to the Bricklink store, I think you can see which ones are his by searching for Scott's Lots. He's got his own stack-ons, basically, that we put his parts in.
Way over there,
to keep them separated. It is hidden all the way in the back of the basement.
Way over there.
Way over there. So today, first what we're going to do is we're going to do a brief review of the couple sets that Scott has already purchased for his investment log. So in a previous video, we went through his money. We have some leftover investment funds from last time that he didn't spend. He's got a lot more money that we need to go through and divvy up between savings, investment, and his spending money.
But also first we got to count it up.
And we're going to count that up as well. Yep. And we're going to give Scott the chance to spend some of his investment money if he so chooses. It's his choice.
Because it is my investment money.
Yep. So let's show everyone what sets you've purchased so far for your investment.
So if you've seen the first investment video, I got this.
And how much did you spend on that?
$8.
$8. And do you remember roughly what the average price is for right now?
Around like $9 and some cents.
Yeah, about $9.50 or $10 is what I would round that to.
And the number is 76140.
Yep.
And this one, the zombie cave.
Do you remember how much you spent on that one?
$16.
$16 on that one. Did you remember how much that one's worth right now?
Around $24.
Around $24. And that's, I just used the average Bricklink price for these. Honestly, if we sold this on Amazon, we could actually get a little bit more from it. But that means total in the Scots investment so far, he's got $24 of cost, and he's got around $34 of value already. And that's just over the last 3 months because he's made smart purchases. So we're going to still hold on to him because we want to hit a higher return than that.
Yeah.
So we're going to keep him in the investment log for a little bit still.
Yeah. And normally, you want me to go for like the ones that you can't get in the stores right now so they can go up higher quicker?
Yeah, I would definitely recommend if you choose to buy more sets today, and I'll help you choose from the stuff that I've got, that you get ones that are either almost retired or have already retired. Like right on the end is ideally when you want to buy, and it's really hard to time the market. That's something that you can't always do, which is why I purchase some stuff a lot sooner.
Like basically when they basically just come out.
Yeah, I do get some when they come out if it's one that I want to get a very large inventory of, but a lot of sets I try and wait, and maybe what we'll do is we'll browse through some of the ones that I got over on the other side from a clearance haul that I think everyone on here has already seen from Meijer. I made a lot of really good purchases there, and there might be something in there that you're interested in. We'll take a look. So these are Scott's investments that he has right now. Scott, why don't you get those back on your shelf, for your investment shelf, so that they're nice and stored safe, and then we'll go through and see how much money you have. All right, so now that we got Scott's sets all put away, we're going to go through and figure out how much money Scott has, and you can see we got a combination of some real money, some dollars that he earned, probably over at Grammy's and from Aunt Needy and stuff like that.
And also we have some Lego bucks.
And Lego bucks, which is how this is the money that he earns when he pulls Bricklink orders, does some extra chores around the house, and things like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, in addition, we do have, Lori and I just recently took a trip down to Mexico, and Scott stayed with Grammy, and while he was over there, he did an amazing job practicing some of his letters.
And doing some of my schoolwork.
And doing
earned
some
me these.
extra schoolwork. Well, not these.
Oh, yeah, it was...
It's right, so we didn't really have that much Lego buck to give you, but how much did you earn while you were over at Grammy's because of how hard of a worker you were?
$45.
$45. I couldn't believe it. He did so many letters.
Oh, we also forgot to get the $45.
Yeah, we're just going to start off counting 45 and then we'll go through these. Okay? So, yeah, Scott did so many practicing writing his letters, uppercase, lowercase, all the different letters of the alphabet, and did so many pages there that he earned quite a bit of money. So, really appreciate Scott for being such a hard worker doing that. And again, the other stuff, most of which comes from Bricklink and other chores. So he's got 45 there. We've got a couple 10s here. So 55, 65, and then we got some 5s here. So 70, 75, 7, 8, 9, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Which means $130.
$130.
That is a ton.
That is a ton of money. So.
And I don't even have $130 in here because we just started on.
Right.
45.
We've got the 45 upstairs that we have to account for.
Yeah.
So, out of that, if we say our general rule is that at least 10% needs to go into your savings, 10% into your investment account, how much is 10% of $130?
$13.
$13. Good job, man. High five for that math. Way to go. For a 7-year-old, right? That's pretty good.
Yeah. I just take off the first two numbers, basically.
This, we're going to consider all Scott's spending money, and it's going to go up with his other stuff. Yeah. We've got 13 that's got to go in your savings, right? Actually, I should probably do that as these bills, because that's going to go in his piggy bank. So
Investing.
we got, $13 for investment, $13. I'm going to use the cash bills on these ones because that's going to be easier to get into Scott's piggy bank. I'm going to set those aside.
Because we normally have
over
to
here.
fold them, and it's not going to be nice once we fold these. And
Correct.
also,
you
can't put this in the bank.
Can't put that. They don't take Lego bucks.
Yeah.
We tried, but they don't take them.
We didn't try.
We didn't try. You're right.
It's because we obviously know they only take real money.
Okay, so you've got $13 of Lego bucks there.
And on my tablet, I was thinking. I also watched a little bit of one of your videos.
Oh, good.
Because I kind of like watching my own videos.
Well, that's fun. Okay, so you got 13 plus 21, which is what you had in your investment funds left over from last time. What's that give you total?
13 plus 21, 34.
$34. So Scott has $34 of investment money that we can choose to invest. That gives him however much that's going to go into his spending money. We'll get that taken care of. We already talked about the 13 going into his savings. So the next part, Scott, do you want to see if there's anything that you would like to buy to add to your investment log?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Well, we're going to go take a look around here, and we will show you what Scott found. Okay, so we browsed around. Scott did a lot of digging through a lot of the different sets that we have. Let's show him one at a time here. He's got a big pile. We'll do one at a time. We don't want him to fall and accidentally get damaged. So the first set Scott purchased is 21162. And how much did you buy that for?
$8.
$8, which I think is about the price you could still get it. It might be something that many of you can't get except for around $10. I passed it along to $8 because I know that's what I spent for it. I did try and steer Scott towards stuff that is probably
closer to being retired because that means it would go up in price a little bit faster.
He knows what he's talking about.
Also, more people would want to buy it because once it's retired, you can barely buy it. Like the Minecraft Mountain Cave. That one's retired.
Yeah, that's worth a lot of money. All right, let's show him the other set. So this one you have is...
It is the End Battle.
Yep, and set number?
21151.
Yep, 21151, the End Battle. I've got a lot of these. I'm pretty excited about this set. How much did I sell this one to you for?
I think it was around like $16.
$16, which is basically what I paid for it as well. So
and then
that put him at 24.
The big set.
Mm-hmm.
It is the Blaze Bridge.
Yep. So we got the Blaze Bridge here. Set number
21154.
21154.
So it's closer to this one.
In terms of the number, yep. And how much was this one?
That one was $24.
$24, that's right.
So I'm using some of the money that I got from my spending, and I'm putting it in investing because I think that if I put more money in my investing, it might be able to grow a little bit more than just putting it in the bank, because if you put it in the bank for a year, it'll only grow a little bit of cents.
Yep, just a little bit of cents. So Scott made a really smart decision here, I think, and that is he only had $34 in his investment fund.
But that would be $48 that I spent, so a little bit more money.
Yep.
$14 more than I had, but I also have some money from that $45.
And this is something I think to keep in mind, right? Just because you set aside 10%, if you don't need all your spending money because you got a lot of it, and Scott's actually saved up quite a bit. He doesn't buy much for himself.
Yeah, because I'm trying to be a little bit strict so I don't just spend a lot of money.
Yeah, and he does a really good job with it. And so he thought, hey, he really wanted this other set, and he asked how long it was going to basically take for him to save up that much more investment. So I said, well, if you feel really strong about it, you can just use some of your spending money towards your investment so that you can get the stuff that you want, and that's what he chose to do.
And the life lesson, probably if you want to have a little bit more money grow, then probably invest, but instead of, if you're people who like to buy more stuff for yourself, then you might want to put some more spending money into investing if you ever want to start doing investing, in case you want to buy a set that you didn't have enough money in your investment, then it might grow a little bit faster.
Yeah, so it sounds like what you're saying is that if someone really wants to get started, instead of just using 10%, they can use some of their spending money, and instead of spending it on themselves, they could
spend it for investing.
In investing to help get things off the ground quicker.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a really good piece of advice. High five for that. Man, he's just so smart. I love him to death. And it's amazing seeing how quickly and how much he's picking all this stuff up. I'm very excited for what the future is going to bring for him. Let us know in the comments below what you think of these new items being added to the investment log. I'm going to get them added to his brick store file that we use to keep track of his investments. I need to remove them from my inventory because they're not mine anymore. They are now Scott's. And I'm
not going to build them. I'm putting on my investment shelf.
Yep, he's going to put them on his investment shelf.
So that means I'll have 5 sets now, plus the Iron Man mech and the Minecraft cave.
Hopefully, I think maybe this is a good cadence, somewhere right around like 2 or 3 months. Hopefully doing another check-in to where we can see what additional money you've earned, and we can kind of keep an eye on how your investments are going so far. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Really enjoyed spending this time with all of you. Let me know what you thought of this video. Let me know what you thought of Scott's choices. I think he did a great job, and I'm looking forward to seeing what other decisions he ends up making with his investment log.
Oh, and I also hope that we can maybe do some more investment quicker than the last time, because I didn't really get to make any more investment videos, which means I didn't really get to invest.
That's true. So
because anytime we invest, we want to make a video on it so people can learn about investing.
I think that's a fantastic idea, and if you want to earn more, that just means you got to do other things like working hard, right? Yeah. So either doing extra chores around the house, or putting more Bricklink or more parts in your Bricklink store.
Because then I can get a little bit more profit, and some people would actually want to buy it, and especially I think people might want to buy some more newer parts because used parts,
Yep.
not as many people want to buy because, well, it's basically because they're used and other people have touched them.
You got lots of ideas, Scott. I guess stay tuned for some videos maybe along those lines, and maybe Scott will even appear in some more of these videos. And if Scott is a really hard worker, sell some more parts via Bricklink, which you guys are all welcome to go and help Scott in his investment endeavors by purchasing some of the parts that are labeled Scott's Lots. That'll help add money to his investment log even sooner. So thank you all so much for watching. We're going to call this video a wrap at this point. I think we did a great job. Good job, Scott. How do we wrap up our videos, bud?
Bye, everybody. See you in the next video.
Bye.